What's up, Zandel? How you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. What am I gonna do here? Let's do... Hey, Big Show. What's up, Gungy? How you guys all doing? Three people I really... Make it four people I really like in the chat to start off. I mean, whoever's next is probably lame, right, guys? Likely. They're not as cool as you four. I remembered to post my stream, Jason. Audio good? Is audio good? I think audio is good. Question. Dude, I super enjoyed Raw. Are you kidding? The first hour in particular, felt like Mania. What's up, Sako? The first hour in particular felt very much like Mania, Zandel. The first match was really, really, really good. What's up, Bryrig? How are you? So I thought Raw was, pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. I'm looking for Rowena. There we go. So gonna mess around with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't need to check the gems. Gonna mess around with, hey Telvin, how are you? A bunch of the moment people, the updated moments, and a bunch of the reworks today. Okay, 45 mil. So this is Shawn with no plates. I'm just trying different trainers to see what can come up with for those without Sherry. Matt is definitely the best so far. What's up, Spider Guard? How you doing, bud? Of the Sherry alternatives. But this is no plates on HBK at the moment. Because it didn't matter who won the match. The shards were based on who won the vote. Guess what? I forgot to vote too, so I didn't get any. Oops. Oh, this wasn't supposed to have Otis. This is supposed to have... No wonder. Let me do this again. You. Corey! What's up? How you doing, Corey? No problem, Jason. What's up, Zig? What's up, Beef? What's up, Smoke One? Okay. That's pretty close. Rowan is almost as good as Matt in this situation. Busy, busy. Busy, busy. Anyway, I got a bunch of different stuff to go over today, potentially. For those chasing Gunther, it is worth noting that you can get 300 of his shards for $5, and that's also going to reset Friday, so 600 of his shards for $10. So that's not a horrible price, but you do need like 5,000 shards. So that's worth noting. That's a housekeeping business that I want to get out of the way. That's why that's on the screen for those chasing. That doesn't seem like horrible value. If you're not chasing, then yeah, you know. What do you guys want to see in particular? HBK, honestly, if you got really good stuff, kind of doesn't even need plates. With the rework at gold maxed out and stuff. Oof. This is almost the worst board you can get. What's up, James? One off from being the worst board you can get. What's up, footers? That was short a multi and we did 55 million. With no plates. So I'll be taking my HBK gold for sure. Excuse me. Have you guys ever heard of Zip Fizz? I'm not sponsored by them, but I have to ask. Yeah, you energy aficionados and peoples, have you guys heard of Zip Fizz? This is the Whaley setup with no plate, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to chuck. Whaley setup with no plates. I think it gets almost all of the life here. 63 million. Yeah. Almost 63 million is not bad with no plates. No, it can be a tablet, probably. Yeah, footers. Good shout. Um, it's a powder you mix in, Zandel. It's like an energy powder packet. Um, it's really good. They taste decent. I have like the black cherry right now, but like, wow, do they work incredibly well. It works way better than drinking energy drinks. They're like 75 or 80 cents for a little mixy mix thing. So cheaper than an energy drink too. I haven't noticed like any kind of crash or whatever, but they are, if I'm feeling tired, like they're incredibly good at making me not feel tired. So they're like magical. I thought I would mention it because I know a lot of us gamers are energy drink fanatics. All right. So, any questions? Feel free to ask. If my mic volume gets too loud or not good, let me know. I have a new boom, mic boom, so I actually have it close to my face, and that's kind of nice. Mrs. Merrick's got it for me for Christmas. Along with, I have tickets to SmackDown on Friday. I'm going to SmackDown. Ticket. It's just me going. Right, it should be right behind the announcer desk. She got me that for Christmas as well. So this particular one, beef, is the Whaley setup with no plates. Whaley setup. So Whaley. Less Whaley is this setup. This setup will hit for like 50. The first one for like 60 something. There's definitely plates you can add to it. So yeah, fair enough, McMenemy. Only one you're missing is Seth. Well, let's do this. I think the multiplies are big enough that it's possible Seth isn't going to be much of a drop off for you. Because they're large multiplies. How are you, McMenemy? You're my boy, Blue. What's up, King Xerxes? I don't feel like I haven't talked to you in a minute, bud. How are you? How were your holidays? Yeah, you don't really lose much beef. Like, that was 60 million instead of 63. And that's with no plates, so you don't really lose much. New job? Right on. How's it going? Congrats on the new job. Yeah, beef. He's pretty legit. Do you have a Pyro Princess plate? Or a HBK plate? You do? How about the HBK plate? A Tiffany plate hits even harder, but like they're super rare. But it hits even harder, and you don't need it. I'll show you the HBK plate in a second. That's easier to find. Probably. Let's do that first. Diddly doodly doo. But this one. Whenever you activate a blue move, increase your blue gem damage 50%. It looks like that. Let me know if you have one of dems. No, you're not interrupting anything. My doings is running these guys so you guys have an idea. So this is just the reworked moment. Everyone has access to this. HBK, if you don't have him, he's like $10 for a 6-star bronze or something. Most people probably have him. So yeah, pretty dope. Where is the stupid Pyro Princess? There it is. Holidays were good. Kid's been sick, though? Oh, no. Oh, pneumonia, and son's got COVID. Dang, dude. Hopefully, are they doing okay? I'm glad your job is going well. No? Alright, well, let's do it with this one. Home now? Home is good. That's good. It was. I bet you guys were scared for a while there, huh? You work at the hospital now? Oh. You gained an extra 3 million with the Pyro Princess there, Beef. I mean, you're not wrong, McMenemy. Surgical tech. Oh, very cool. So you're like a specialized, essentially you're like a MA, huh? Medical assistant, but you're specialized enough to be a surgical tech? Is that so, like, you hand the doctor instruments and stuff during surgery? Is that what I'm getting from that? Correct me if I'm wrong, sir. My wife's a nurse, by the way. Do you guys want to see? Not that advanced? Okay. Do you guys want to see anything else with HBK before I move on to other stuff? Do you want me to put the Tiffy plate on? Do you want me to add, this plate will add about another 5 million. What do you guys want to see? This plate should add like another 5 million. Is Tiffy plate on her something you get on him? Something you guys want to see? Patient delivery guy will get in classes in. Oh, okay. Still though, glorified patient delivery is a good thing. Better than not glorified, bud. Baloo, this is a medium whaley. So no Leo. Mosh, Sherry, Brett, Gunther. Yeah, I think most people have McMenemy. I'm more interested in him without the Tiffy plate. That's why I was running it 1, 2, 3, 4. This way. And honestly, half the time you don't use this move. This is just to bail you out if there are no blues on the board, because you don't want to cascade anyway. 68 million. And then if you got Leo, you're probably, let's put Leo on, I think you're probably into the 70s. Like, and then HBK is like 68 even is extremely viable on an acrobat that quick. So mine's going gold for sure. And I use the move backup. I just started my new shift Monday to Friday, 8 to 4. Oh, dude, 8 to 4:30 is killer shift, right? That's great. That's great. Weekends off. Perfect, dude. Perfection. Yeah, McMenemy, the kind of the way I run with the plates is like, the rarer the plate and the more spots there are for it, I try not to have to use those plates. I want to find different ways around it. And a lot of time HBK is going to be 2 clicks. You know, like in this case, 2 clicks and I mean, there's a good chance 7. All right, that works. Yeah. Right on, Xerxes. Yes and no, James. So a couple things. You know how sometimes you just get screwed on a board and there's only 2 or 3 blues? That saves you from that. So the purple saves you from that. It's also 1 MP, so this is a showdown build as well. But this is 2 MP. So this one you would need green MP somewhere to make it work. So it's kind of twofold. So either you have a middle lane bonus, or you have to use Santa and then you're losing so much multiply damage. It's not ideal. This is more just to make it more consistent. If you have less than 8 blues on the board, depending on what you have for setup, substats, straps, I probably wouldn't do it if I had 7 on the board. I'd probably only chuck if I had 6 or less. It's actually unfortunate a bit. I wish this didn't create. I mean, 3 gems is probably about right. It's not terrible. And then this one doesn't create, so it's good. But have I played with Macho? Yeah, I've done a video on my Macho. I took my Macho Gold, King Xerxes. I already have a video up on that on YouTube. I was going to play him today too, because I did not put a Yeet plate on mine, because Yeet plate is still pretty rare. But Macho is actually one of my favorite tricksters now. Probably my favorite trickster, period, actually. But I went through setting him up and all that. So you can see what he does with a 60% strap, with a 100% strap, and with, I think I used 2 different plates. So you can kind of have an idea, and I did not use the Yeet plate. Ah! What do you mean, Zandel? Where is he trickier now? So he's your... yeah, he's my top 1, I think. For me. He's smoother, faster than Howdy for me, I think. I don't have Howdy yet, but when I want Howdy just for his trainer. Hi, Ivy Girl, how are you? So, I think so. Zandel doing 80 million with 3 kick clicks and a swipe is pretty good, especially at Trickster. Woods, 2-click on greens, though, is the best Trickster when there's a green boost, because he can just 2-click. But I won't use the choose, Zandel, right? Like, I'll cascade, I won't use it. But when there is green boost and I can 2-click with Woods, then yes, he's the best Trickster. For me, in my opinion. With the way I want to feud. What was... oh yeah, Macho, Randy. Savage. How are you, Ivy? Did you have good holidays, Ivy? Right, for sure. So this is how I like Macho. This Macho has gear, but we'll play around that by not using this entourage space, and it uses Mellow, Rabbit, and McDonough. Yes, he is, Sandel. Reworked Austin is quite good. We're gonna mess around with him a bunch too. Meh, not bad. Well, at least it's not horrible, I guess. Low charge moves, all 5 across the board. The plates currently aren't doing anything. So, check this out. No plates, 55 mil with Macho. Best sober bartender at New Year's Eve. Hope your holidays are great. Mine were good. They won't do more because you're not creating more gems. The gems is so Baloo, each of those gems, extra gems, are 1500 gem damage, 1500% boosted. So it's essentially similar to a 15 times multiplied gem for each one you create. Right? So JD gives us 3 and Rowan gives us 3 extras. So that's definitely the way to go. Think of it this way. 4,500% more on each of them. So that's 9,000% more total, right? Whereas if you put Lyra, she would add 200% to like 14. So she would be 2,800 extra percent, right? So Lyra, in fact, is about half as good as McDonough or Rabbit. Does that make sense? And this, if you don't have the gear, would be Sarge. As much as I hate saying it, it would be Trickster Sarge in this slot. Which most of us won't have the gear, can't ever get the gear, don't care. It's not really a big deal. TBH. He adds 4 row breaks, and then row break gems do an additional 50% more. So that slot would be Sarge. Now, if you don't have Mellow, you could do Woods and Woods as well as an alternative to Sarge. You could do Woods and Woods. I'm just not putting Sarge on because the gear is skewing the counts of those. So that's why gear gives us 4, Sarge gives us 4, so this evens it out. Does that make sense? Plate-wise, you have a ton of options. The best option is the OG drip plate. Next best option is the Yeet plate. And the JD drip plate. Yeet and JD drip, somewhat similar. JD drip will add about 15 million. Drip will add about 30 million. Yeet by itself, I haven't tested. And then, which I need to. And then the Pig Boy mask adds a little bit. So let's test. You could also use this plate too if you want to chuck gems. Not a fan of that, slows it down. But we can try it with just the Yeet. And then I'll pop that off. How many of you guys have a Yeet plate? How many think you're going to get a Yeet plate during this event? In the chat, I'm curious. If any of you have one yet. Do you have one, two, none? Do you think you'll get one this event? Currently without? I have one on my account. No and no. Okay. No Yeet? Okay, so none and probably... Okay. Will get, can confirm. A lot of you guys aren't going to get one. Hey, Gumsy, how are you? What is up, Patty Cakes? Boy, that was weird. How are you, Pat? I don't know what happened to me there. I had a stroke. So you can see Yeet Plate adds 60 million. Or not 60 million, adds 10 million. Yeet Plate, not that spectacular. OG Drip by itself is better. And McDumma Plate, JD Drip by itself is better. Ooh, you got a Pig Boy and a Rabbit, Baloo? I can try those then. I haven't tried those two in combination. Let's try those. Yeah, so I think Yeet Plate is kind of a little bit hyper valued right now. We'll see how it goes. It can be used on a ton of people. They should release a new gear for that Savage. Yeah. Northern Mouth, I would be really good with that. What's up, Vikes? I would be really good with that. JD Plate is very useful. Yeet Plate in the right spot is going to be really good. In the right spots, plural. It's not much. I watched it live. First time in like probably close to 20 years I've seen Raw live. I enjoyed it very, very much. Indeed, global rewards for sure. Claim those. Dude, me too. Couldn't tap into a better guy too. I was so glad he got booed. Okay. All right. We're gonna visit this. I have an issue. Yeah, I agree, Vikes, completely. I have an issue with the WCW Ray. It's a way too much clicking. Like, not a fan. I get why people like it, but I don't care to play somebody that slow. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many fast options. Same. I was like, this is amazing. If anyone deserves to be booed, it's that guy. And you can see the JD drip brings it to about 65, which is even better than the Yeet plate. And then OG drip does about 80 million, by the way. And now, who had the Pig Boy? Let me put the Pig Boy and the Huskus thing on. Right, Vikes? Mm. I'm not a. I don't like WCW Ray. I get people do. I just don't. Mm-mm. I'm so excited for SmackDown Friday. Right on, Gumsy. I'm so excited for SmackDown Friday. Very. It's been a few years since I've been to a live event. Mrs. Merrick's is the best. More than a few years. NXT Takeover Portland was right before COVID hit. I think it was the last. Was that the last takeover? NXT Portland, was that the last takeover? I loved Cena's promo, by the way. I very much enjoyed Cena's promo last night. $60 million almost right there with the rabbit plate. I want Cena to win the Royal Rumble so bad. Yeah, Ivy Girl, a barbecue place and have a Pig Boy and Huskus plate. That's actually not terrible on there. I hope Cena wins the Rumble so bad. I want Cena to get the record for the titles, and I want him to get the Grand Slam as well this year. So yeah, Gumsy, exactly, very much me. This is a horrible board. Look at all these loot box gems. But yeah, this is not a bad combo on him either. $58 even on a bad board. So yeah, I like this Macho a lot. Do you guys want to see anything else with Macho before I move on? Punk wins Rumble, Cena wins Chamber. That's cool. Niners. Yeah, that would be good. How are you, JL? I don't think I said hi. You guys want to see anything else with Macho? You want me to put the OG drip on? I haven't even checked out Hall yet. Let's do that. We can do that. Disagree, McMenemy. Ozzy's more fun, but he's not as fast as Macho. You know me. I'm a speed. You know what? Use the drip? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Just for you. You want a Hall? I haven't played. He's the only Hall and Nash I haven't played yet. So Ozzy is really good too, McMenemy, for sure. And especially if like, did you get his gear, McMenemy? Did you get his gear, Mac? 82 mil with the drip. Okay. I never played him with his gear, so I'm sure that adds a ton. I'm sure that adds a ton. So yeah, 80 mil with the drip is pretty common for Macho. He gets pretty sexy with that. So Hall and Nash I haven't played yet. Um oh, Only 6 random row breaks? Ew. Gross. Hmm. That's not gonna... I don't... Dislike. Dislike. What's up, Restate? How are you, bud? Let me see what I can cook here. We're gonna need Sarge, for sure. No, does anyone else generate row breaks besides Sarge? Yeah, 1 and destroys 2. So we need 4 MP, so Sarge it is. Sarge it is. 10 random is not enough, so we also need row breaks here, which is not McDonough, it's the other one. It's Rabbit. We need Roger Rabbit. 13. Farouk's columns, I believe. So 13. We need red MP here. And we need 1 on the destroy to blow the whole board up. I had already YOLO'd him before my stream restate. I did. There's a video up on him. I took him gold and how I have him set up. I have a video up on the YouTubes. It actually got pretty good views so far. It's right around 2,000 views already. Not bad one. Not a bad one. Yeah, Kevin Nash is the other one. We'll try Kevin after this. And then X-Pac is actually decent-ish, but only with plates. I don't think anything saves Hall. Yeah, especially at the moment. He's absolutely. Have to watch later playlist. Right on. What's up, Steven Randall? Austin, 2 clicks for about 65 for me. 65 million. But he's got a little bit of... No, we need red MP. We need 4 red MP. This, not tour builds. We need 4 red MP. So can't use Nash. I need Sting or Butch. Yeah, wrong streamer. Wrong streamer. Don't do tour builds. I don't think there's... Is there someone that generates 1 row break like Trish for columns? I don't know if there is. Yes, there is. Perfect. I'm not gonna hit hard enough anyway. Aw, thanks, Gumsy. Appreciate that. Oh. So this is not gonna hit hard, straight up, without a lot of help. And it's gonna depend where these random rows go. With help. That's pretty trashy. Yeah. He sucked at the start, he sucks now. Alright. Row plates. He definitely will need all the plates. And Rose is the Huskus and Pig Boy only, yes? Pig Boy's not enough, and neither is Huskus. I'll tell you that right now. He might top out at 30. He's very bad. He might top out at 30. Very bad. I mean, you could do the sub with him and then maybe do more, like with 21 row breaks on the board and stuff, but there's so many better options. Like, there's no, like, realistically, guys, there's no way you would ever use him over Roger Rabbit, right? Roger Rabbit is infinitely better, and I think you all have him. So, I think that's, like, he's a dud. Just say no to Hall. Whatever you could put on him isn't worth it. Nash. Yeah. Right. What's his gears do? 3 more column. Oh, 150%. Do you guys has his gear? I can't take it off, so 150% all gems. And he's got columns, so you potentially could put a yeet plate on him, but I mean, there's so many people the yeet plate's good on. Oh, I haven't played Bischoff yet either. 7x1 to black. This is random, and this is choose. Gosh, I hate chooses. Yeah. So he's a waste of a yeet plate, in my opinion. Like, just a complete and total waste of it. You also need Santa. And then you need the generate. Oh, actually, you might not have needed JD because of the gear isn't showing, but that's beside the point. Now I'm just curious. Yeet plate needs how many to activate? 6? 6. Okay. And this one needs 6. Okay. So Nash probably, I don't know, let's find out. You're gonna have to do this stupid thing first and choose 9 effing gems, which is a pain in the butt. And then we're gonna chuck 18. And then we're gonna choose a 7x1. Again, Roger Rabbit, way better than that. 40 million? So Devil's Drip's gonna hit super hard on him, though, because it's gonna proc twice. So it will hit hard. But it's a lot of clicking to hit hard on a striker, and I would imagine most of you have a much better, faster striker with less clicking. But Devil's Drip for sure is gonna hit ridiculously hard. I bet this goes over, what, 70? Maybe? 65, 70. I'm gonna say 65 or 70. Uh, 150 maybe with a yeet plate, yes. But there's no way I'm putting a yeet plate on him. I mean, I will today if you guys want to see it, but that's an even bigger waste. I already saw it, yeah. 61. 61. So yeah, it's not, there's better spots, like much more useful spots. Because striker is good, right? Like if you don't have a good striker and you're a big Nash fan, then okay, right? Otherwise it's just not really worth it, in my opinion. And I'm very vocal about that. That's the problem really, is the strikers. There's a lot of good ones. Hey Chris, how are you? Did you watch the preview? You did, right? I think I commented on your comment, if I remember right. That was a couple hours ago, so I might be misremembering the video you commented on. I think you did. Yeah, that's the thing, and usually the point I make. At a certain point, they're just not worth it because they're not fast enough with investing that much into them. You know what I mean? It's great if somebody can hit for 150, but if they're slow and clicky and stuff, why not? Yeah, so the thing is, if you have a yeet plate, you got a good striker. Let's be real. If you got a yeet plate, you got a good striker. Why would you ever put it on Nash? I don't know. I mean, if you're a mark, that doesn't count because we do stupid things as marks, myself included. Yeah, the reworks are fine. Yeah, restate, right on. I like him at gold. He has massive use for my roster. Macho does. Now you want to do it just cause? That's fair. Correct. Oh, McMenemy. Ozzy's ridiculous at striker. He's insane. Like, you can two-click with him, right? I mean, Bray's better than Nash. Way less effort, for sure, to hit. You know what I mean? OTC's better. Just don't get me started. Anyway, I haven't tried Bischoff either. But I definitely don't define better as hitting hard. 6x1. Whoa, X breaks? Let me look at what gets buffed on this moment again. Just columns and rows, right? It must be down for Apple or something. Because I'm all Android. What do you run, McMenemy? I like two-click red. Just two-click red, I think is what I did. If I'm not mistaken. I didn't get him, so I forgot what I did, if I'm going to be real. Yeah, don't care about Bischoff. That's just too much clicking involved. Again, at striker, and he's not really benefiting from the moment huge. Wait, what are we talking about, Chris? Don't. And the Hogan is not good either. So maybe. Oh, you guys want to see? I'm doing well, Brother Ray. This is maybe more interesting. You guys want to see Taker with the new moment, the Stone Cold moment? This one. Yeah, the usage, Chris. The usage mainly, right? Like what they're using, where I can use them, being beneficial in multiple modes. Yeah. So this 3 multiplies 200% yellows, and this one isn't in effect. Also great. Ah, you're doing that. Okay. Fair enough, McMenemy. I'm not a trappy guy. So Taker with 1 moment, and he has a second. And no plate first. I don't have Twitch app. We're doing that right now. Excellent timing. Oh, look, he's magically set up, too. I wonder who was trying that earlier. Could it be me? Yeah. Spoiler, I know how hard he hits. With and without the plate. And this doesn't take into account the Acolyte moment, which adds more. Not ideal. Because we are short 1 yellow. But still good. That was 76 million with no plate. And he'll have 3 times bigger multiply gems with the Acolyte moment. McMenemy, if you have the nearing end, you can just use double red with a hundo. You can just 2-click it. You don't need the 3rd click. This is no plate. The JD drip is on there, Gumsy, but it's doing nothing. 81 million. You put a nightmare on, he hits harder. Right on, King Xerxes. No! Why did I do that? I need to send the DM of shame. I made a big dummy mistake. I just auto opened all the big boy accounts plate removal currency. Help. 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 And that's how well, you know, let's just get rid of all that while we're in there. Let's claim everything while we can. All right. Excellent. It was nice knowing you guys. Well, you're grounded. Well, all right. Well, I sent messages, so that's what I need to do there. Anyway, what was I doing? I'm gonna try and be a little bit careful with currency now on that. What was I doing, guys? What were we gonna play? I don't even remember. No. Yeah, King Xerxes. Awesome. I'm swapping plates for the last 10 times in my career. I'm not that lucky. I'm not that lucky, McMenemy. What were we playing? What were we looking at? Oh, yeah. A plate for, what's his face? Taker. Oh, gosh dang. Well, I need to make these 10 plate currencies last for about, an hour and 40 minutes. Maybe this is why the game's down? It must only be... Are all you guys Apple users, by the way? You glad you're here for that? Do you guys really want to see Taker with the plate? I mean, like, he hit hard enough, right? He's just gonna hit harder. Android messing up now also? Oh. Oh, so the game might be down on this too, huh? Soon? Let's find out. Let me see what Town Hall is saying. Looks like it. Gotcha, Scott. Yeah. All right, I'll be careful with plate swaps. And let's see what happens. I'll try not to exit, Scott. Also, how are you, Scotty? Okay. So, oh yeah, I know someone we can play without a plate. What's up, Iron Sheik? Happy holidays. I hope they were great, Sheiky. I know you don't celebrate the specific ones, but maybe New Year's you do. Either way, I'm glad to see you, Sheiky. And I hope you're doing well. They were pretty good, yeah. No complaints. No complaints. Yeah, me too. I'm not a party guy. Actually, technically, we all went. Us and the kids went out to eat at Denny's. So we didn't stay home. And the kids are all adults now, but we all went to Denny's and met up and ate there. For the 12 o'clock New Year's. Our town isn't a big town, so there's not very many options for open late. But yeah. Oh, steak and lobster for lunch. Nice. Very nice. Do you guys want to see something a bit crazy? A bit wild? A bit wacky? Yeah, it was not bad. It was not bad, actually. If you play anyone with black MP, this guy doesn't have black MP, so we can't fight him. But if you play anyone with black MP, you can 1 MP steal all of said black MP. King Xerxes, no one likes a rat. And then you can do 5.1 million damage for 14 turns. 5, 1, 7, 6, 8, 1, 7 damage times 14. That's a 72 million sub. Vikes, there's some variance there. That's a 72 million damage sub. If you do that. Well, so with my extensive programming knowledge and my position at Scopely, which happens to be, if you didn't know, lead connectivity support dude. That's my technical term. I can tell you that what's wrong with the game is that the gerbil, or hamster, I forget which one it was, that is on the wheel spinning the power, passed, so they need to get a new gerbil. If that doesn't sound accurate, then I'm pretty sure when they went to get a cup of coffee, they tripped over the cord and unplugged the server. So it'll probably be up momentarily. It takes a while to reboot the servers. As long as he didn't spill the coffee on the server itself, we should be okay. I would say approximately anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes. Yeah. I've had an interesting life, a lot of jobs. The Microsoft job wasn't very fun. Screw the Xbox 360. Do you guys know why they call it No comment footers. Do you guys know why they call it the Xbox 360, by the way? And speaking of my time at Microsoft during Codename 360. Anyone know why they called it the Xbox 360? Hmm? Mm-hmm. Anyway, he's got a big boy sub if you do that. But got here just in time. Hey, Shawn, how are you? Northern Mouth, why would this trigger you? Why would this trigger you? That's hurtful. That's kind of hurtful. Oh, I'm doing all right. Shawn, I'm doing all right. I just ate all of the big accounts strap part removal currency. I opened all 800 or 888 of the boxes of plate removal currency. So, yeah, we have 10 plate removals and then we're out. So that just happened. You know. Oops. So anyway, back to the Xbox. It was during my time working there in the early 70s. We were working on the Xbox 360 then. Don't ask about the timetable. There's a lot of time travel involved and stuff that's going to go way over your head, right? All you need to know is that back in the early 70s, I was the lead engineer at Microsoft on the 360 project. You guys with me so far? Everyone following, picking up what I'm putting down, you know? Anyway, even if you're not, too bad. Hear me now, believe me later, okay? So, you know about the Xbox 360's Red Ring of Death. Of course, everybody does, right? That's why we gave it the 360 code name. Because when we knew it was going to have the red ring issue, and we knew it was going to piss people off so much, like it pissed us off, because it's such a trash piece of product, that we named it the 360, because when you'd see it, you'd turn 360 degrees and walk away from it, because it was such a piece of crap. True story. True story. Mm-hmm. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. So one other thing of note on this little Austin moment. This one that's already existing is all color moves that deal damage deal 200% more. That checks out? It does check out, right? I'm saying. And since move damage really isn't in high demand, and I don't have to worry about a plate. But yeah, the Xbox 360 is such a piece of trash. When you see it, you turn 360 degrees and walk away. It's true. Mm-hmm. You think I can mess anything up else on the account today, guys? What else can I mess up on it? And that, boys and girls, is why I own a PS5. That's why I own a PC. 10 million? Okay, let's go. 6 million move? Let's go. 4 million. Oh, crush them. And then all the leeches. Actually, that didn't suck. Did he just do like 58 million? Total? Wait. That actually doesn't suck. I wasn't expecting it to go that much. Let's try that. Nah. So 67 million health to start. I mean, why not? Restate at this point. $67 down to 12. That's 55 million damage. In 3 clicks. No touchy board. Hey, that's kind of hot. That's kind of hot. Not gonna lie. I kind of want this moment, though. I kind of want this moment. No plates yet. And I'm going move damage strap, Jabroni. Because his move damage is so high and leeches aren't. So I don't know how much LA Bite is going to add, but let's find out. Oh, we're going to use one of our removal currencies, guys. This is horrible. Yeah, King Xerxes. I think the best... No. Focus, dummy. You don't have the currency to waste. Focus. Honestly, I think I want the Yeet plate and the JD drip plate more than I want the other stuff. What games are you waiting for, Vikes? Which $9.99 pack? Takedown 2, Jabroni. So the gems don't scale great, but his move damage does scale. So we're going with that. The gem damage is gonna scale across the board. Wait, they're remaking Knights of the Old Republic? Are you effing serious? Yeah, we didn't gain hardly anything from that. Oh, $9.99 plate currency. Wolverine and Wonder Woman, and I'm interested in the KOTOR 100%. Who's doing the remake? Do you know which company is doing the remake? Because I think that'll matter. He's more impressive without the plates than with them. You know what? It would be really good, not that any of us in here have it, including me, is the Whopper plate. Knights of the Old Republic is one of my all-time favorite games. But still, that's hitting what? That's, wait. 67 million down to 12? That's like, he's doing like 55, 60 million. Saber Interactive? I don't know them. Okay. KOTOR is one of my favorite games ever, King Xerxes. It makes it into my top 10. Neither. They have lettuce and tomatoes and mayo on them. Disgusting. Lettuce is the taste of sadness. Literally one of the most grossest things on the planet to me. I actually can't physically stand lettuce. If it even touches something, I can taste the lettuce on what it touches, and it's disgusting. Ugh. I don't know what it is. Lettuce actually bothers me. Quarter pounder with cheese. So, honestly, okay. If we're talking fast food, McDonald's beef is horrible, right? It tastes like fake meat, to me. If I have to eat fast food, it's like a burger, not counting I'm fine. And the interesting thing is I'm fine with the fakeness that is the McRib, because the McRib is delicious. But I'm fine with that pressed rib barbecue sauce. I will eat all of that. Anyway, if I have to choose from your big chains and eating a burger, it's going to be Burger King, right? I don't know what Culver's is. But if we're talking big chain burgers, it's probably Burger King. Although their bread isn't that great, but their beef is fine. Now, what I do like at McDonald's, fair enough, Iron Sheik. What I do like at McDonald's is their sausage egg McMuffins. Those are delicious. I could eat those every day. Anyway, Triple Yellow is not bad either with the moment on him. So, speaking of moment, who else do we want to see on the moment? Do you guys want to see Powerhouse Austin with the moment? Do you not care? What do you guys want to see on that moment? Let me go back to someone who has that moment and show you. What? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Carl's Jr. is like Hardee's. Oh, you know what I really like is Arby's roast beef sandwiches. But that's not actual, like, meat patty. Oh my gosh, I'm cheek. Moderator room, moderator room. So I'm streaming, and some wonderful, amazing soul just sent me this. I LOL'd hard. Guess what I just am sending to the moderator chat. Arby's has the meats. I did. I did, Chris. He hit for, but I'll do him again. Wait, that didn't sound good. I'm not doing Taker. I'll play Taker again for you, Chrisaroo. For you! Without a plate, because Judgment Day Drip isn't doing anything. Trainwreck Tuesdays, you know it. You don't do Taker, Taker does you. Gumsy, I'm always whining about something. You know that. Clip it and ship it! Yeah, boy! I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good. The Taker with no plate. $77 million. Gumsy. Yes. You don't wait, so he's like Jade? Man, I mean, yeah, but probably hits harder. Yeah. And that's without the Acolyte moment adding ×3 as well, Jabroni. So you could get, actually ×4. The Acolyte adds ×4. So with like the Acolyte moment, you don't even need Santa. You could probably just do this. I would probably, with the Acolyte moment, just go this to 2 purple, so I didn't need Santa, and then just put, like, Gunther here, or somebody, or Leo, you know, whatever. Oh! Oh, I thought I just lost power for a second. I thought so, and I guess not. My screen just went flashed. And I'm like, oh no, I lost power. What the heck just happened there? Oh, you want to see? You can also do this, if you don't want Santa. Wait, that's fine, Vikes. This is how hard? if you have the Acolyte moment and the new moment, this is Sherry. The Acolyte moment adds 4 in Feud. So literally, this is how hard you'd hit without Sherry. Also, if you don't have this fool, here you can do. You could do it when put what's his face here. Do I like any of the others that were revamped? Enough to use them? No. Let me think about it again for a second. Enough to use them? No. I wouldn't use any of the other ones. Well, they just aren't fast enough for what they need to hit hard. They do have really good things that you can do, but like none of the strikers are better than Roger Rabbit. So Roger Rabbit doesn't need any plates or anything. So I see no reason to put really expensive plates on people to be slower than Roger Rabbit is, right? I don't know if that answers your question. In Macho's case, Tricksters suck and they're not fast. And they're the worst feuding class in the game for me. This is just my opinion, all of this. It's not factual. It's just my opinion. So that's why I really like Macho. Is because he's super fast and no risky. Now, HBK is awesome with the reworked moment. And I will be taking my HBK gold as well. Yes, Acro. Mm-hmm. DX Army Shawn. Sorry, technically not HBK. DX Army Shawn. Well, there you go, Vikes. So you could run this at the moment then. But also keep in mind, if you have the Acolyte moment, your multiplies would be 4 times bigger than this in Feud. We're going to miss one. But that's okay. We're going to... Still 61 million with no plate. Yeah, I took him to 6-star bronze as well in case I ever have to use Road Dogg for a requirement. I want it to suck less. It'll still suck, but... Two Hoof Jimmy. What One True King said. So you guys may not know this. I actually am not just a content creator. I am gainfully employed by Scopely. They pay me about $5 million a year to get shills and people of less than high intelligence to purchase items from them. So basically what I do is I do everything I can to make a character look way better than they are. Put ridiculous stuff on them. Don't tell you that I do it. And then I edit so you can't tell. I edit all my stuff to only show you the perfect, hardest hitting things. And that's what I do to sell and hype things, you know. My account, they turn Cascade. So the thing they do, so you guys don't get used to me or get on to me, is they dial up my Cascade chance higher than anyone else's. That way you guys don't think I have like special perks and privileges. Yes, Jimothy. Yes. I entertain myself, but I'll do it and be so over the top ridiculous that, you know, it's obvious to most people that I'm not being serious. You never know, though. So, yeah, Taker's kind of interesting with the moment. Who else are we gonna look at? Who else do you guys want to see of the new stuff? You guys want to see HBK? I ran him earlier. You might have missed it. How many people are even watching right now? Oh, like 60? How'd that happen? 60 people? You guys are crazy. One true king, I swear to God. By the way, one true king, I was wrong about HBK. I mean, you just had to let me play him. No Slick Rick and no Jake the Snake. They both suck. So this is with no plates. This is with no plates. Yeah, probably, Brother Ray. 64 million with no plates? Pretty good. This is one Blink 182. How are you, Clay? 64 million with no plates. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to take him gold on my account. Let me see if my account is down. I'm getting bored. You guys aren't telling me crazy stuff you want to see, so I'm getting bored. My game is not down. You want to look at my account? Wait, nope, it's not down. Confirmed, I am a hacker. We should go to my channel, and then I'll play music, and then I'll say lots of... You know what? I'm going to do something dumb. Iron Sheik, are you still here? By chance? What's your setup on him now? So Shawn, I have this move in case I don't have enough blues, but I don't always use this move. When I have enough blues, I just two-click these moves. This should, Spike Pile Driver should probably move its spot. But this is very good. Iron Sheik, you're still here? All right. I'm gonna flash something on the screen for all of you guys. Me being the excellent... Oh, what's this? What is this? Which scene is the best? The one you can't see. None are good in this game, really. So... Chain Gang would be my favorite to use since I don't have Invis Cena. Back to your scheduled programming. Okay. Yeah, Mosh makes a huge difference. It gives you 8 and 8. And the purple's just here to back you up. I missed whatever. Yeah, you know. I just... Here. I'll flash it again. So Clay, that's a great question. And the answer is no one freaking knows. If you don't have Seth, use any of these guys. No one can understand the inner machination of Scopely's mind when it comes to why what talent level is what. I have no idea why Gunther needs to go gold to get his lackluster training ability. New Gunther. Couldn't tell you. So I would use Zombie Brett or any of the other ones, or Chelsea. Brett or Chelsea. If you don't have Leo, and it still hits almost as hard with no plates. Plates, I would personally not waste the Tiffy plate here, but you could. So like when you get this board, you just 2-click, and this is why I wouldn't use the Tiffy plate. I would use the HBK plate and the Pyro Princess plate. Are the two I would use, and then you're gonna do like 70 million with 2 clicks. See, you see that did 59 million, and there's no blue substats since this is a CC account. I could hunt blue substats and get another 40% blue gem damage out of this, like a full nother plate. And so I'd probably hit like 75, 80 million 2 clicks with him. And then if there's not enough blues, then you hit the purple to get enough blues on the board. So it saves you from bad boards. That's just there. That's like break in case of emergency. Because otherwise it's just slowing you down and giving you a cascade risk that you don't need. There's no reason to do it. But he's a relevant 2-click feud monster now again, with a pretty nice setup. And so yeah, that's even without Leo. He's doing 60 million without a plate, right? It is 100% strap. And also, guys, keep in mind, anytime they're gem damage multiply base guys, or buff base guys, makes such a huge difference to have their hollow stars filled and their levels maxed. So you will need his stars filled, levels maxed, to get everything out of him. For HBK, Clay? Yeah, I absolutely can. Mm-hmm. Is there trainers, who do you have trainer wise? So we'll run it right now for you. What don't you have here? Scott Steiner is also 50. BPP, jabroni. 2 MP and 50. Same color. Different color, 2 and 50. There's a few of them, like Naomi, I think. Striker Naomi. Oh, nice. They're both good, Clay. Macho's really good. He'll carry you a long way. Oh, so Naomi's even better and lower. Okay. No Sherry? Okay. So Charlotte's 40. What's Rizar? What's Rizar's percentage now? Do you have Matt? Missing Matt, Sherry, etc. Okay, I know who you'll have. So I was doing this earlier. And probably want this. With Rowan. One true, get out of here with your Rocky 4. Whoops, I didn't count. I screwed this up. There's only 6. So I should have chucked the chuck move. So this is missing 2. We're missing 2, so don't judge me here. That's going to hit way harder than 36. It's going to hit more like 50 to 55. Rizar's 50? Okay. Yeah, he's 2 blue and 50 green, I think. Bubba and Shredder 50%. Yeah, there you go. Good shouts, Jabroni. He does like 50 or 55 this way, I think, I want to say. That's 7. Right now, no, but Pyro Princess Flaming Glove adds 50%. you would want that one in the primary slot. In the secondary, you want the HBK plate. It'll add 50% on the blues. Yeah, that was 50 mil. So 50 mil with 100% strap and no plates. You could probably get to 60 mil approximately with Pyro Princess and the HBK both. Both should add close to maybe not quite 5 mil. Well, you don't have to take them off indie. You don't use guys and gals at the same time. I mean, you do take them off, but who says you can't put them back? What? Yeah, him and Charlotte are the best old cards. So you can use this one, Clay, if I can find it, because I'm effing blind. It's this one. It gives you 50% more with your one blue click. Yeah, right on, James. I'm glad you're here. I always enjoy it. I like seeing you guys. Like, I didn't stream a lot in December, so I definitely miss hanging out and doing it, and it's good to just BS and stuff. Jade Plate, my favorite spots are Showboat Charlotte and Zombie Sammy are two of the better spots. Also, it's incredibly good on Waller for boss battle. What about Leo and Batista? Yeah, Donatello's another one. Leo. Does Leo do multiplies? Weirdly, it is good on Jade, yes. Okay, yeah. Donatello, it's great on. Batista, yes. If you have the multiply setup for Batista, absolutely. That's actually kind of worth talking about too. Batista with multiplies and is pretty interesting. Yeah, HBK is kind of nutty. You guys remember when he first came out and they were dickholes and put him on tours with 1 MP? His 1 MP moves all the time? Gosh. Yeah, Zombie Sammy's one of my favorite spots for a Jade Plate. Yeah, so Mercy, Mercy with the Jade Plate and the Chic Plate. Very good. That was well before my time as a CC, one true. Well before. I remember him kicking my butt over and over on tours with 1 MP, so you couldn't even MP down him. That sucked. Oh, my roster was so much smaller back then. Who else is on that moment? You know, let me look 1 second. Let me go. Who else is on the reworked, the 2 reworked moments? Was it 2 reworked moments? We played the NWO guys, all of them worth playing. Did I preview him? Oh, I guess it was when I was a CC, but I thought he was older than that, because I've only been a CC, like, what? Was this my 3-year anniversary or 4? I don't know. I'm get distracted. I can't remember. Let's see. Been years. It's been ages, Stanley. Did I preview him? Maybe I did. My first preview was Asuka. Zombie Asuka. That was the first preview I ever did. I remember that. I don't even remember what I did. Back then for previews. That would have been so my first preview was in October. So he would have been he would have been one of my first previews then. Cuz October was my first preview, so if he came out in November, I probably only had done like 4 or 5 previews at that point. Walt, I would never take a sub person to gold ever. NOD Rock, especially attack. NOD Rock is towards the bottom of my, like, so tech is loaded, right? Like, so first off, yeah, don't ever take a tech with a sub. And in general, don't take anyone with a sub. You can make just about anybody look good. with the plates in the game, but just because you can doesn't mean you should. If you go to text in general, I did have so that logo, Chris, is one I made myself. That swirl logo is one I made myself. Very rough, but I was proud of it. So you should play Roman, honestly. Roman is the tech. Like, Roman is infinitely, he's better in every way than Rock. Every build Roman has is better than Rock's build. His green build is better. His sub build is better. His multiply build is better. Everything. Rock can't, he's not, Roman's the tribal chief, right? You got Roman. This guy, just because he's just rarity bias with him, throw him in the trash. There's literally no reason to play him. So, like, Shredder is your guy at tech, period. If you don't have a bunch of stuff. And then as you get stuff, better than Shredder, Ilia is the best, probably. And Julius is the second best, probably. Rocky 4, maybe, actually, is the second best. Yeah, sorry, One True King. Yes, NOD Rock is fine at silver. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack, how are you? NOD Rock's fine at silver. He was really good at bronze. He's fine at silver. But Ilia blows him out of the water. Shredder blows him out of the water. Heck, I think Miz blows him out of the water. Mercy blows him out of the water, absolutely. Yeet's incredible. Congratulations, Ducky. I'm jealous. Yeet is insane. Gear or no gear, he is crazy good. King Xerxes, you actually kind of read my mind. Did you say that? Like, as I was going in here before. Yeah. One true, yeah. So Rocky would get the nod right now, no question, because good luck countering him, right? Like, it's just not going to happen. You can't counter him right now, really, comparatively. So I would give Rocky the nod right now. I love Ilya's flexibility, of course, and the fact that he's much more obtainable, but I do happen to agree with you, like usual. After I argue with you a little bit on some things. What is the thing we disagree with the most on, besides May and Charlotte? May and Charlotte, and then Chelsea and Nikki, probably. Oh, Godfather for sure. Yeah. You love him, I hate him. Powerhouse is not good. We have an advantage. You're not wrong, King Xerxes. You apparently are not wrong. I mean, that's 48 million turn one from the freebie. I actually kind of prefer him to NOD Rock. That's fair, one true. And it gets better if you actually change this. No, I'm not. Chelsea's so much easier, dude. No, Clay, I would put Mercy with Jade Plate above Julius without Tama. Wait till I get Howdy. I don't care about the more damage. I'm pretty sure I can 2-click Chelsea with Howdy. Pretty sure. I want to go here. Good, 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 good. He's not terrible, actually. He's not the greatest, but he's not terrible. I wanted to try it at gold and see. Because it's 2-click that way. Right? I wanted to see if he 2-clicked hard enough. Oh yeah, Drip Ludwig? Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Uh-huh. Yes. As for the speed question, right? So I do want to try the triple red is by far the most interesting thing on him, to be honest. I feel like triple red's the most interesting um thing on him for sure. Mm, that. Actually, we don't need that. And then I just don't think it's enough. I didn't have Lyra. I think I used Truth as well. His Truth is 150 versus 156. Whatever. This speed wise, same one true. Triple red's the only one I'd think about, but I just don't know if it is enough. Right. Vader is better. Seth is better, in my opinion. They're just better, and they would need less because he's gonna need more. Like he's gonna need 2 plates. Yes, same, Jabroni, same. That was more my issue with Gunther, is he just doesn't bring anything to the table. Well, I don't necessarily know. Um, there's just certain things that just don't work well, and you don't like, and they don't scale well, right? Yeah, I don't. Uso's great, but I don't care for him. You know that one true. He's the fastest, but I don't care for him. I just like Rex Regum personally at Showboat. He's super easy. I like Solo too, a lot. Surprised how much I like Solo. Both ways actually. Oh, he's got the SummerSlam moment max too. That's stupid. It's 50% more damage on top of it. Whatever. Yeah, Ducky, he's way too slow. But he'll still hit hard. He's just way too slow now. That's fair, Chris. If you're a Gunther mark, then play him. Then play him. I don't have the. I'm not gonna waste the plate currency right now, so he's not gonna hit as hard as he could, Chris. But you know how hard he hits anyway. I think his purple moveset, maybe. I don't know what's faster, this or the purple, to be honest. Probably this. Maybe not, though, because of the reinforces. Da, 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 da. Gunther, it's more that I can't do anything in with him anywhere, any other mode. Who would you guys even train him? Who uses green MP and yellow gems? For sure, one true, for sure. Who uses green MP and yellow gems? Does anyone come to mind? I don't even, I didn't, didn't think of anyone when I was looking at it. I guess I should ask who that doesn't have cascade risk. Let me adjust that. I love you, Solo. Yeah, King Xerxes. Yeah. Let me change that. Who that doesn't have cascade risk? Because I was trying to think about it, and I'm like, I honestly don't think I'd use him on anyone that I'm actively using. You know, Gunther's probably faster than Solo. Me cascade risk King Xerxes. Gunther's probably faster than Solo. Well, the triple red is faster probably. This moveset with all of the combos and all of the different gem types, this moveset feels really not fast to me. And if I'm going to use multiply gems, I'm using Vader. I do like the triple red moveset a lot, though. Yeah, Gunther's faster than Solo doing that and blowing it up twice. For sure. And just, you can ignore the damage. I didn't put trainers on him. Then they're healthy protect gems. Vader's awesome. Vader's really dang. If I'm using multiplies, I'll use Vader. I won't use Uso because he'll cascade. Not that he needs it, King Xerxes, but yeah. Take off your cascade perk? No, I can't. It's permanently attached. Vader's effing awesome. And also the fact that Vader uses, you only have to choose once with Vader. Just the area. It's not too bad. Because this is random, that's random, and then you just slap the area down over the multiplies. And Vader with Howdy is even more insane. Like, who did this? Effing use Mosh, people. He's so much better. Golly. Frickin' Sherry sucks on Vader. You use Mosh. We'll use no plates on him. Yeah, I don't like Howdy, one true. I really don't. We agree on that one. Yeah, so... This? No. These are 6 MP. This is bottom lane. This is bottom lane, no plate. And 100 million. I put Santa on. Pretty sure I put Santa on unless I didn't hit save. Did I not hit save on Santa? Oops. Okay. My bad. Seth really isn't that important. Here. And that's without a plate. My bad. I thought I had put him on. Yeah. 89 million. Who will I use Ilia and Feud? Great question. Great question. So the 3 people that instantly come to mind that I will use Howdy on: Chelsea, Ilia, and Rowan. Chelsea and Rowan have the exact same setup. Yeah, Powerhouse Rowan. Yeah. Uh-huh. What? Why do you say ooh no? Uh, I want another Tiffany Stratton. Why you say no about Rowan? Yeah, absolutely. Mm, imagine if the search function freaking worked. Sorry. I am blind. I need this, Scopely. Or if you could remove these effing maxes and, I don't know, put their name in front of them instead. I don't really need to know they're maxed. I would like to know the character I'm trying to find, though. That would be fantastic. Golly. You can tell they're used to working with people that can F and C. Some good names on there, Vike. That one was not great. That one was an okay board. If I'm to be honest, though, the 2 powerhouses I actively am going to use, Hogan is a must. He doesn't use multiplies and just two moves and done. I can't not use Hogan at this point, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. And then probably the other one I think is Ray. Turtle Ray for Powerhouse. So Rowan probably won't make the cut for me, but I want him to. Right? They do need to add booze when we play them. I would love a farewell Cena. That's hilarious, King Xerxes. I don't have Zombie Punk. That wouldn't surprise me. He was so freaking smooth. Those are the he is so smooth. If I had Z Punk, I would probably play him. I think. I also like that he was X Breaks, and no one is really good with X Breaks. Probably B Rock. Probably, yeah. I need to time them. I haven't played them enough, but yeah. Also, the other thing skewing it for me is I have 130% strap. For Chelsea and Rowan with 45% substats. So anything I can show you here doesn't compare to what I have on my roster for them. Do I rate Powerhouse Stone Cold? He's very good. The new moment brings him back a little bit, but he has a lot of resolve time sometimes. So like Powerhouse, he would come after the three we just talked about. He would come after probably Cody, because Cody hits harder and is more flexible. So I would put Cody in front of Stone Cold, I think, as well. And then especially if you have Cody's gear, he's well ahead of Stone Cold. Because Stone Cold, you're using the 2 MP trainers. Cody, if you have the gear, you don't have to use 2, which is huge. And then who am I forgetting? I think that's close-ish. He's still very, very good. Like, very, very good. Z Cody with the middle lane is awesome. He's a little bit better than Stone Cold. Yeah, especially if you have the moment, then he's definitely a little bit better. But Stone Cold with the moment hits really hard. So that depends. So, all of this, JD actually moves up to number 1 when there's blue in, in Feud, because JD will 2-click with blue, and he will be faster than everyone we just said because he's not chucking any gems. So during blue, JD automatically will be slotted for one of my 2 powerhouses. Because he will 2-click and it'll be JD and Hogan for me. During blue. If I had Zombie Punk, he would come in right after Hogan. But when there's blue, it'll be Hogan and JD for sure. So that's what I like. For blue, absolutely Zendo. He'll 2-click faster. There's no resolve times, really. It's just gem chucking and a buff. Yeah. Situationally, JD is very good. If you have Raph is also very good. But situationally, JD is insane, and then he's good on top of it. Did I use... I used the wrong setup on, oh yeah, we're talking Howdy, because I haven't tried Howdy on any of these yet. Ray got, which one? Who are we talking about? Ray? Ray got reworked. Watch the rework video. The rework video, he's scary good. I'll play him in a second. He doesn't need... I don't have plates, but I'll show you without plates anyway. Who's the other one? Oh, yeah, Ilia with Howdy. Ilia doesn't need anything. He doesn't need plates. Something is wrong here. I know, it's right. I do think, actually, Howdy may not work the way I was hoping on these two. I think their multiply count is too low. Yeah, Howdy doesn't do it for them, does he? Mm-mm. I was wrong there. You would need the middle lane, so you don't need Santa. Wait, I don't... No, I'm doing this wrong. I got 7 MP. I'm an idiot. You can use Howdy and Seth. Hold on. What the burgle flickle? I am doing this wrong on both of... I knew something felt wrong. I don't need that. Just... I don't... I got 7 MP. Where are you guys on that? I'm not smart. You're supposed to catch me on this. I need to replay Rowan now. I don't need the stupid Santa. This is much better. Here we go. Much better. 4? What? Something's wrong here. There we go. So 62 mil. And in my case, I have 130% strap and like 45% in substats. My Chelsea's gonna hit for 70 million with Howdy. And super easy, right? So, but back to Rowan now. Let me play him right. I was like, why is mine hit so much harder? Rowan. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's because I set him up wrong. Yerp. Why do any of you guys watch me, by the way? I know why One True does. He watches me so he can make fun of me. But the rest of you. That's a valid point. It makes me feel good at the game. That's also a valid point. I do, McMenemy. I do. Luckily, lately, there have been no chances to cascade. Or unluckily. Oh, Mac. You're a good dude. I don't care what anyone else says. You're a good dude, Mac. It really does, right? I don't know. This feels so much better already, looking at 10 times. I was like, why is he hitting, like, so soft? There we go, 78 million. Fine, there. Much better. That's what I was expecting. People are like, why does Merrick's like Rowan with Howdy? You know, it helps if you set him up right. Much better. Okay. And then Ilia is just... No, so, you know, it's just that Scopely gave me too many options that don't cascade, so there's no reason for me to cascade. That's all. Right? Like, the game is... There's so many options with no risk, why would I take risk? Ilia is the cream of the crop, really. And he doesn't need a plate. Even if you don't have a moment. If you don't have the moment, 3-click, he doesn't need a plate. If you do have the moment, 2-click, he doesn't need a plate. I've ran him both without the plate, 3 and 2-click on my account. What? Why did they put it? Did they really put props on this account? That's sad. All of this stuff, and we're gonna... Never mind. Not your problem, Merrick's. Not your problem. I did when I opened all. I might have. I might have. No one used Howdy on him yet? Ooh. 20 multiply gems at 60%. Yikes. 2-click scariness. That's funny, one true. What up, Elvin? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I can. Fair enough, King Xerxes. Holy frick balls, 20 of them now? That's not overkill. 95 million 2-clicks without a plate. Bruh. Bruh. Yes, he will, Chris. There's no question he'll survive next meta. I don't see how he can't. Because worst case... yeah, Cuddle. Worst case, you're looking at this. And then you don't need Santa. It's Howdy and Chelsea. Like, WTF. And this is again without a plate. I don't even know what this is going to hit for, but a lot. Wait, is that where we started? Julius Elvin is just 2-click purple with the Tama plate, though. But I can show you on my account real quick, because he's should be all set up. I'll switch over to mine. Bruh. 142 million without a plate? 3 clicks? I'm pretty sure Ilia's fine. The next one? Whatever's next, pretty sure Ilia's fine. Yeah, I feel comfortable saying that, Chris. Absolutely. Unless they, like, quadruple health and only, like, double gem damage, he's fine. Maybe even then, I don't know. Okay, Julius is easy, and then I'll do Ray. Because Julius will just switch over to my account, window capture, Merrick's account, roster. Yes, Julius is 2-click. But I just also showed the 3-click after the 2-click. Because, you know, fun. Julius. He's right at the top. Dum-dum. This is your account. So just these two moves. And entourage is whatever. Really? It doesn't really matter. Yes, I did. I YOLO'd Macho. That's yesterday's video was on my account, Chris. I YOLO'd Macho at about 11:50 a.m. yesterday. 100% strap. Those trainers, 2 clicks. Those, what do you call those things? Plates? Tama plate is all that really matters. I do that just so you can keep winning. That's your secret. Well, I leveled up somebody I wanted to anyway today. I didn't care. Not when they queue with me. Shadow doesn't watch my videos. So that's how you run Julius. Am I missing a plate? That hit surprise or metal? That did not hit hard. He might be missing a metal. They sneak in. I don't know if anyone really. Yeah, I'm sure a few people do, but Macho's awesome. Did you not see me when I ran him today, Shawn? On this stream? Why did he hit so not hard? What am I doing wrong here? I guess that was a crappy break. Whatever. Crappy break it is. I feel like he usually hits harder than that, but that's fine. There's still 66 million. But that's how I run Julius. Twitch account. Ray. So, actually, why? I have Ray leveled at gold too. Never mind. Let's just stay on my account. Got you, Shawn. I'll just... Here. Let's just not move from my account. I'll do Ray, and then I'll do Macho again. That's Ray's setup. Yeah, boy. If I get 100% strap, this plate's coming off, and the Roman plate is going on. If I get 100% strap. I keep not getting one. I do have the turtle moment as well. What other plate, Zandel? Yes. It is indeed for boss. $68 million there with Ray, and that was a really bad break. I don't know, Telvin. There's a lot going on. So that's Ray, and that was a bad break on the red. TBH. And then Macho. I YOLO'd him straight away. He has a drip plate on. JD drip hits for 15 million less than the OG drip. OG drip hits for about 80. JD drip hits for about 65 to 68. JD and Yeet plate hits for about 90. Didn't bother putting the Yeet plate with the drip plate, but I would guess about 115-ish. Yeah, nice, Chris. So this setup, I need to level Sarge up. That's what I got sidetracked on. Yeah, go ahead, bud. Yeah, absolutely, Ducky Schultz. But this is Macho. And consistent Trickster. I don't think anyone on my roster can do what he can do. Apparently, BPP's bad setup is a counter, though, so don't play against BPP. Eating Godfather plate. That's a good combo. Who the heck has a freaking row or cross break counter? Apparently BPP does. Is there even anyone else in the game with that counter? That is so random. Click Z buttons. 80 mil. Did you see that, Shawn? Absolutely, Chris. I don't think I'll run triple purple Howdy. Maybe. I don't know. Did he get, did Howdy get... I only played Howdy at silver, I think. And the CC account has all of these moments for him. So I will need to actually play Howdy to see, but as I recall, isn't triple purple like 3 combo moves and then a bunch of randomness? If I'm not mistaken. 20 random into row break, 10 random into multiply, bonus damage for row break, destroy 20 row breaks. Yeah, I felt like it mattered too much where I got a bunch at silver. I think I got a ton of variances on Howdy. if I'm not mistaken. And I just didn't feel like it was going to jive for me. So this seems much faster though anyway to me, Chris. You can put cuddle my beard. I think earlier on the CC account, Macho did like 60. This is my account we're looking at. So on mine, no. But if the Wyatt plates, you mean Bubba's mask, or not Bubba's mask, I'm so sorry. Huskus Pigboy mask and the rabbit plate was doing about, I want to say, what did we do, guys? Like 55 or something, if I'm not mistaken? 55 or 60? I think it might have been 60. Yeah, I don't know, Chris. I don't see me probably running triple purple over that. Maybe, though. This would be good to have options. Yeah, it's not great. Pig mask was not exceptional. And the other one, it's just 22 extra gems, so it isn't a ton. You can, for sure. But I think Macho probably without um actually, interestingly enough, Devil's Drip was better on Macho solo than Yeet on Macho solo. Yeah. Honestly though, Chris, I have Trickster affiliated, so if Triple Purple works out well, it gives me the option to run two of them as compared to right now where I'm not running any. However, the best Trickster I think for Feud in my opinion is when there's green, and that's just 2-click Donatello. Right? Because he's going to be faster than Howdy or Savage. So Ilia is still, I think, now my favorite tech for sure. He's become my favorite tech. He's past Julius. Just so good, man. Um, Getting the moment definitely. Yeah, Macho is doing close. I want to say like 55 with that cuddle. So X-Pac, Ben. That's the one we didn't play yet today. Let me do that. So, without any plates, it's 30 million. I'm sure you can yeet and drip him, because you'll get it twice. He's probably like 70 or 80. Acro is pretty weak, honestly. So that one, you could maybe make a case that he's worth it, right? So X-Pac, and I have enough plate swaps left to run this. But let's see how. Pac maybe. I didn't try him with plates yet. I was just playing him without. Oh, HBK I think it requires way less, Ben. Yeah, HBK needs way less. You don't even need the Tiffy plate on HBK, you know? It goes to 50% at gold. I don't know what it's like 47 or 48% at silver. I don't he as far as I know, 5 stars, 6-star for the buff. He probably didn't do over 100 with just the Devil's Drip, by the way. But let's see. X-Pac looked great, man. He's like reverse aging. That I literally said, message the faction. Is X-Pac reverse aging? Nope, you can't go there. You need Santa to work. This is not a tour build. You need Santa to work. 7x1. 7 into blue. And 7 into color breaks. Let's use the last of the plate currency. We're almost done with stream anyway, so let's do one at a time. In Xbox case, I think Yeet plate, maybe, no. Drip is going to do more because it's twice. Let's see. No, this is 6-star gold. Macho, I don't know when he gets to the buff. You just have to look him up on the portal. You just type in Randy Savage, which I'll do right now. Randy Savage, NWO. The buff is not at 1 star. The buff is not at 3 star. Not at 4. And if it's not at 5, yeah, you get the buff at 6-star bronze. Good question. I'll look. I don't know. It also will depend on having enough blue gems on the board to get the Devil's Drip twice. But except I hit the wrong button. Because, you know, I'm stupid. Don't mind me. Let's just try this over. Yeah, I'm trying to talk and play at the same time, Ben, and I can't chew bubblegum and walk. You know that. You should see all the dumb stuff I did today. This one first. Oh, look, it even worked out perfect for us. And then this one. Yeah, so 56 mil with just the Devil's Drip. Honestly, it's not bad because it's random other than the one move. But I don't know if it's so let me start over. It's definitely better on him than any of the strikers because Striker is loaded, everyone's got Roger Rabbit, he's way faster. The Devil's Drip Yeet Plate combo is completely wasted on Nash or Hall, Bischoff, they're all too slow. Way too slow. Especially for the other strikers in the game. There's so many better places. This is more interesting. Because there's not a ton of great acros in the game. But you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we just 3, 4, 5. Just lucked out. You're not always going to get the proc twice. Which is important to know. You won't always get the buff twice if you don't have enough blue gems on the board. Or the multiplies twice. So you're also seeing skewed damage at 111 million there because it won't always happen that way. Oh, the portal's wrong. The portal doesn't have Savage's moves update. So that's why I just assumed it was at 6-star because it didn't have it anywhere else. I just looked. It doesn't have it at 6-star either. Portal's still wrong. Not the one I have. I'm literally looking at it. Here, I'll open it and show you. Oh, wait, there it is. Never mind. I'm just blind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, why can't we get a crappy board? So this is maybe worth doing. To me, maybe. Because this is pretty not hard. But it does take 2 MP trainers. And HBK takes none. Yeah. You could do Tiffy Plate on the blues. Yeah. So the ones I like Savage. That's the rework I like the most. And then I like the Moment reworks on HBK. So Savage and HBK are my favorite too. X-Pac is significantly better. I couldn't care less about the reworks on the other ones, personally, so far. The more usable when they're required is fine. It's good. But like they're not a big deal. And X-Pac is only good with obviously super rare stuff. Oh, the other person for Howdy, when you guys asked who will I use Howdy on, is also D-Lo. Brown. I'm curious how Howdy is on D-Lo. I'm like all over the place. Did you see what you wanted to see there, Ben? I'm assuming if you don't get the buffs twice, it's still Xbox probably still like 80 million with those 2 plates. But I feel like HBK is probably well, the other thing is though Xbox isn't doing multiply. Well, he kind of is doing multiply, but not the same, right? So I don't know. HBK can 2-click sometimes, but a lot of times when you have the gems, so that's nice. I feel like HBK is definitely better and needs less. But if you have it affiliated, I could see making a case for both if you really wanted to. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's nice, but I don't think I would do that. Did I put the trainers on? I did, right? Yeah. Not the right plate, so it's not going to hit as hard as it could. I think now, though, he fills the whole board. No, he doesn't need them. We were playing him earlier. So 100% strap without share. Oh, that missed a lot. Yeah, that missed a lot because we're too many multiplies. But we would have 200% more damage with the right plates. Right? Because we get 100 from Hard Times and then 100 from the other one. Yeah, I feel like solo is probably better. It's not a shard pack. That's just up there to show people that it resets Friday. So for those chasing Gunther, which I am not, they can get 600 extra shards total for $10 on the portal. It potentially will save them money to know that if they're chasing him. It's also useful for this event if you care about where you're at in the Superstar Shard contest. And I think, is the faction one measured on Gunther shards? Yeah, and it's also for the faction one. So if you're behind on your faction stuff or your faction's pushing you on it, that's a cheaper way to acquire some extra shards kind of thing. That's why it's there. I was asked to do that one, and I felt like there was enough incentive for people spending that it wasn't terrible. But I'm not personally, I don't think... I'm kind of thinking about it, but I hate these release methods, so I'm probably not going to buy it, right? Because I don't want to support chasing Gunther shards, even if it's a good deal, quotation marks, because if I buy the good deals, then I'll get more of them. No, Chris is right. Everything I get super hate on, I always get. It's like Hall of Fame. I have every Hall of Fame in the game without even ever kind of trying to get them. I hate Hall of Fame. absolutely cannot stand Hall of Fame. This is my least favorite month every year. They're overrated, they're not good, and I get them all the time. So this I agreed to put up because I think it will save some people money, but don't think this is me um, encouraging you to buy it, because it's not. If you were already chasing Vader, then you should get it. If your faction's being a douche nozzle about your scoring, you know, that's an option too. I do kind of like Hall of Fame Vader. Yeah, I actually do kind of like Hall of Fame Vader. And I like Hall of Fame Foley because Foley, even though I can't use him, because they'll put every gear on the prize walls except for my boy Foley. I totally got sidetracked. We're almost done with the stream. What was I doing? I saw a squirrel and I thought, ooh, let's try Howdy on D-Lo. We were doing oh, you know what is interesting? It's almost good enough. Like, I need to tinker with this more and see what it does with substats. Or I need to get a bigger plate. But you guys know how I'm not a big fan of Tricksters in general, but I am a big fan of 2-clicks. No. We need this. Well, we don't. So, post 99 MP. This and this. But I'm taking this off because this is a fat Santa. And instead, we're going to use nothing. But moment in gear, though. Oh, he doesn't have the gear! That's why! Okay. How does he not have the gear on the big account? Whatever, I'll simulate the gear. A-holes. Let's do that. And then let's do... Yeah, good enough. I am just a Foley mark. No, it needs to be Hogan in the other one. I just want to see which is... Oh, I get it. Yeah, Lyra's 200%. I'm following you. Yeah. Thanks, Chris. I'm big dumb. I get you. Hold on. Chris, you right. And the reason I'm not putting Santa on is because this is a fat Santa and he skews it. And this would simulate the gear. Thank you, Chris. The gear, the moment, and the 2 plates. You guys know I don't like Tricksters, and you know I love 2-click. So let's see what this does. I don't love that it's choose, but whatever. It's 2-click Trickster. I can get over it. $54 million gem, and then however much the column stuff was. So what is that, like 2-click 65 million? Let me total up how much the column break damage is beforehand. I didn't pay attention. I loved it, Theory Brute. Are you kidding? That was like one of the best parts of Raw. It was so awkward, it was amazing. You know what, Chris? It's this, and this is actually currently my pick for... I have 1 Yeet plate and 1 drip plate, Devil's Drip. And truth is actually, because I got his gear, so I was like, what the hey, I'll get his moment. I think this is going to be my final pick for where they land, to be honest, because I love 2-click. It's a lot, but so we're making 20, what is this, 28? And they're doing how much? 378K each. 378 times 28. So 10.5 million on top of whatever gem damage we get. And it's going to depend a little bit on that. That's about 60 mil without feud perks. 60, 61, and 2 clicks. Fast as F, boy. So yeah, I think I can make that work. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I'm not interested in making people more OP, like you just said. I would rather make somebody 2-click and faster. So I'm gonna try my truth that way as soon as I can. Because 2-click Trickster would be Chef's Kiss. Very welcome, right? And then I would use him in Macho for my 2 Tricksters. That's also why I didn't put the Eat plate on Macho or the Devil's Drip and went with the OG Drip. So that's kind of my Trickster plan for my roster. That's not obviously my truth, but and it'll hit a little bit harder than that too, Chris, because also we'll have a lower Santa in there somewhere. 2-click Trish? What are we talking about? Hold on. What do you mean 2-click Trish? If I had a seance, I could maybe 2-click Trish, but I don't. If that's what you're talking about. There's not a ton of them. 2-click Bailey I click with is probably my favorite feuder in the game. For ladies easily. She's crazy. Because she has no gems resolving. No, I don't think so though, Baloo, because like when you think about it, that's a lot of stuff, right? Like how many people are gonna put all that onto truth? Most people would rather run the rare stuff and play their rare stuff. Most people would rather run Howdy. I mean, you probably will, One True, because you don't care. You don't have rarity bias. Most people would probably rather run like Howdy and Zombie LA than run the free card. People are weird about free cards. I get a kick out of running free cards as much as possible. Like it cracks me up to win with the free stuff. That's personally very entertaining. If anything, I have bias towards the cheaper stuff as far as the cards. You know, that would be pretty fun actually, Chris. So at this point, Macho's been free basically, right? I had like 200,000 shards of Macho. He would be free, right? Just go to the bottom of the talent. Let me go. Well, it's 5 o'clock too. All right. Yeah. Exactly. One true. Yeah. Striker, the OG striker, Cody. I like 2 clicks and free. Vern, I would wear that shirt. So who's really super? Okay, Shredder. It would be on the free challenge, hands down. Absolutely, Shredder would be on there. That's one. I'd happily feud with Shredder. I don't think we can count Bailey. Donatello could easily do it. That's 2. Although he has some cascade risk, but pretty mild. Yeah, Happy Corbin absolutely was. Mm-hmm. Do you guys consider the A tiers free? Because if so, May would make my list for ladies. I don't know if you do or not, and so would Tiffany for ladies, if you consider the A tiers free. Um Shut up, One True. Uh um let's see who else. You could feud with Ray. B tier free, you think? Okay. I mean, they did give everyone Roman though, so Shredder I think should count, kind of. If it's B tier free, that's way harder. Let's see. But doable. Can you sort these by tier? I don't know if we can. These are all S's. Their talent should be lower. See, there's random C tiers in here though. Look at this. Gable hanging out with this S tier talent. Oh, there's a low S plus. Let's scroll all the way down. Oops. Oh well, I just shrunk the chat. All right, we're going B tier and C tier. Let's go to the bottom of the barrel. All right, who could I feud with and not want to kill myself? That's the only real requirements. Later, King Xerxes. I'm about done too, but Chris intrigued me here. Could probably feud with Jay. With all the moments, could probably feud with Jay. Give me a seance and I can feud with Rio. I can feud with Wes. For sure. Definitely can feud with Wes. I can feud with Kaiser. If we're talking ladies, I can definitely feud with Kyrie. I can feud with Batista. I could with Tongaloa. Chelsea, I could. Truth, I could. Wes is better than Sammy. You're not kidding. That's facts. Wes is way better than Acro Sammy, and I'm a Sammy Mark. That looks like the it for the seat. No, HBK is just chilling here for no good reason. Just these random guys mixed in. It's throwing me off here. Clubber was free. I could feud with Cowboy Bob. He was free. Showboat Charlotte, lady. Showboat Charlotte, absolutely can and do feud with her. Rowan, I can. We're not counting A tiers, you said, so I can't say Tama or Rabbit. Those I all could, obviously. Wow, Hulkster's only an A tier? No, Tech Perfect has a Zoro tour build. Not the same thing. Macho's B tier, so he definitely counts. I guarantee you I could feud with this guy. It wouldn't be pretty, but I could do it. A revamp Stars month would be awesome. I could feud with Austin now. Yep, definitely Dakota. Definitely Dakota. Austin I could feud with. For sure. What would I do? Could feud with X-Pac. I would just overkill the heck out of them. And there's a bunch of ways around it. Like, you can use MP down people to get to turn 2, multiply down, you're just going to go slower, right? So, you're just going to go slower. But anyway, that was fun. That would make a fun video, actually. Might make Feud video more interesting. We'll see. I'll think about that. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a good stream. I hope you did. I will try to stream, if not tomorrow, for sure Thursday. Try. Because I want to talk to you guys and see where you're at on, let me switch over to my account. See where you guys are at on popcorn. Because I want to I'm very interested to know if it's going to be worth making a prize wall video based on where everyone ends up. My Hall of Fame revamps to do? Well, Foley. I'm at 7,525. Definitely Foley. Vader's pretty decent. I would just boost him a little, so I don't think Vader needs a revamp, really. HBK. I would love to revamp HBK because I'm a huge HBK mark. So Foley and HBK would be my top two. And then Mr. Perfect, because he was one of my favorites as a kid. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Any Asuka I would love to revamp. Yes. 1000% Zandel. My number one revamp would be Showboat Foley. Possible, Chris. Possible. I haven't done any significant spending whatsoever. I'm in it for maybe this. I think or this. I would love to get a second drip or a second yeet. Those are what I really want. I don't really care about anything else. I have a couple of these now. So yeah, that's what I really want. And I hope I can get there. But yeah. So I'll try to stream Thursday and see where you guys are at. I think, yeah, second one of these is probably my number one target. As opposed to a first one of these. This would be really nice, but 500%, 50%, 500%, 50%, you know. And this, I think, is going to be... Primary plates are always easier to get than ultimates, so pretty much always anyway. So if I have to pick between these two, I'll get a yeet. But ideally, I would love to get both of these. But then I'd wonder, should I get the moment in that? I do really want the moment, but not as much as I want the plates. But I do really want the moment. All right, guys. Had a really good stream. Thank you. Take it easy. And I'll see you when I see you. Thanks for watching. All that stuff. Good luck out there. Right. 100K currency. I mean, turning down OTC would be hard, JL Niners, for sure. Yeah, you never know for sure, Sako. Thanks, Wet Knife. Later, Theory Brute. Take care, guys.